Welcome back to Kill the Kilos. This is the road to 100 kilograms. I'm Pete. Today I want to talk about motivation in this episode. I want to talk about things that have helped me and still do help me to stay motivated. I want to talk about the little wins, I guess, in motivation, the big wins in motivation, and just some other factors of things that have really helped me and continue to help me to stay motivated in this journey. If you're new here, I encourage you to go watch the first episode, which has a lot more background into my history and my journey, I guess, in this weight loss kind of journey. So I'll start with the little wins. These are just some things that I guess subjectively help me on a day-to-day basis, and this isn't exhaustive by any means. This is just some things that kind of help me to stay motivated. One would be getting compliments from people. So when you see people, I guess less frequently, maybe once every few months or 6 months or so, and they see a difference, and they can initially and straight away see that you've lost weight, it's a massive help. It makes you feel really good. It makes you want to keep going. It makes you want to keep striving. Others would be when you're doing exercise and you're not struggling. For example, riding up a steep hill that maybe you would normally get off the bike and walk, and getting to the top of the hill, and maybe it's not like you didn't feel it at all, but you get to the top and it's just like, I could do that again, or you're not puffing or gasping for air like you normally would, and you can see those changes and see that the things that you're doing are really working. Another example for me would be you walking or jogging or running, for instance, and normally I would be sweating a lot, and maybe I'm not this time, and you notice those things. And it makes you feel really good. Another would be just getting invitations to activities, outdoor activities, or activities that involve exercise. That makes you feel really good. It makes you want to keep going. It makes you want to keep striving, because people are noticing. People can see that you can handle things. People want you to be there because they're encouraged maybe by your commitment, by your self-control and dedication. And that really helps to strive to keep going as well. Even just enjoying eating healthier, it's hard, and I really, really struggle with this. Where you go to the supermarket and you'd normally be buying junk food, buying sweets or chocolate or bakery or whatever you'd normally go for, and fill your cart with that. But and initially it's quite hard to say no to those things, especially when you're really craving things. You've been denying yourself things, you really crave it. But it gets to a point where maybe it's just it becomes kind of second nature. It becomes part of just how you do your shop, how you live your life, to purchase better food, more fruits and vegetables, more proteins and less sugar, less carbohydrates maybe, and actually enjoying that, actually wanting to get those foods because you enjoy those foods now. That's a massive kind of paradigm shift in how I would normally handle food. So that's something that's it kind of just creeps up in you. You don't realize it until it dawns on you, and you go, I actually am wanting to get apples today and other fruits maybe, or I'm really excited to get these types of vegetables to go with my steak for dinner. And instead of, I can't wait to go and get this fatty meal, which is fine in moderation, of course, but actually enjoying the healthy food is something for me that uh, yeah, is a win where you want to keep going, of course. Some big wins to stay motivated. For me, fitting into clothes purchased from normal shops. As far as I can remember, as far as I can think back, I've always had to go to the bigger clothing stores that are much more expensive, and you're in 3-4 XL or trying to get the extra stretchy shirts or the stretchy pants so that they fit better, and oftentimes, even at least from my experience, the quality of those clothes are not that good, and you have to then buy them again 6 months later, or you get bigger and then all of a sudden they become more tight and you have to go to a bigger size. But recently I've been able to go to H&M, and some other shops where I've been at the higher end of those, of the range of those clothes sizes, but I've been able to fit in them, been able to purchase them at a normal kind of price maybe, and that was a massive motivational win for me, to go into the fitting room, to look in the mirror, put on the t-shirt that fits me, and I look good in it, and I just remember sending it to a bunch of friends just with, a photo of me in the mirror, and it's like, this, I fit into this. How crazy is that? I haven't been able to go and shop at a normal clothes store as far as I can remember. Like, it's so motivating. It makes you just want to just keep going and get to even smaller size. Massive motivational win. Even romantic interest from women. That's a huge motivational win for me. Just really attractive women that look really good, that fit themselves, and they show romantic interest. When normally, if you're at a size that, let's be honest, you're at a size that really is just no good. It shows that you don't have self-control. It shows that you don't value yourself. It shows that you don't look after yourself or have the desire to do so. You might have the desire in here to do so, but actions aren't kind of walking that out. And surely that's unattractive to the opposite sex, of course, but it's to get down to the size I'm at and see romantic interest coming is a huge motivational win to keep going as well. I think with all that stuff, the most important kind of big win for me personally is something as simple as just enjoying how you look. You look in the mirror and you go, wow, you look good. you look so good. Being proud of yourself. Like that for me is the most motivational thing, where I can look at myself and enjoy what I'm seeing. That gives me the biggest motivation to keep going. And another factor that's kind of outside of these two categories for me as well, which is also a big one for me, is having good friends that keep you on track. I can think of a few friends. I've got a lot of friends, but there's a few friends that really they really stay on my case, and sometimes it's really annoying because you just want to be. Sometimes you just want to be left alone, and you want to just get away with neglecting, but no, it's so much better when you have friends that don't take no for an answer, that know when you're just creating excuses, that know who you are and what you really like, and they love you enough to tell you the truth. They value you enough to call out your BS. And yeah, that is a massive motivational factor for me. Part of that would just be you're seeing these friends pushing themselves and motivating themselves and hitting new targets, and for me it's like, do I want to be part of this? I mean, if I don't show up to the plate and start pushing myself, that they're gonna go find other people that are on their path with them, and I really don't want to lose that. And that for me is a motivational factor. You know, I want these people in my life. If I keep pushing them away and not helping myself like I should be with them, they're going to go find other people that are going to help them on their path. That would be one thing. The other thing I would say is having friends that just aren't yes men or yes people. Having people that really know you well enough to say, no, what you're saying is not good enough. It's not good enough. It's an excuse. You're letting yourself go. You need to stop this. I'm so grateful to have those friends around me. And we may not talk every single day because I now live in a different country. But they're there and they're checking up and they're watching, the pictures I post, and they're asking questions and they're checking up, and that's so cool. And I would highly encourage you to find friends like that if you can, because there's been so many times that has kept me on track, for sure. I think over all of this would be the motivation to live longer and live healthier. To be one of those people that lives till they're, in their 90s or so. Like, that doesn't just happen on its own. Like, that's a daily kind of commitment. All the factors that I just kind of said, I guess, are individual factors that really help in the moment or in the day-to-day life. But the biggest one that really we should be striving for, and this is something I don't think about too often, is I want to live a long, healthy life, and eating junk food all the time and not getting out of bed or being lazy, it's not going to get there. And yeah, it's not good enough, so yeah. Anyway, this is episode 2 of the road to 100 kilograms. Thanks for watching. I'd encourage you to subscribe and kind of jot down in the comments maybe some things that I haven't mentioned that helped you out. I'd like to hear those. I'd like to hear how you stay motivated. Maybe we can help each other stay motivated. And we'll keep getting those wins, those big little wins every single day. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.